Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture on drug nomenclature. So first of all, what knowledge do we have? We know that a drug is defined as a chemical substance of known structure, which when administered to a living organism, it produces a biological effect. Okay, uh, so today we are going to understand that how we name a drug. But before that, let's see some interesting facts about paracetamol, one of the most common drug used in the world. So about 100 years ago, a drug named acetonilide was prescribed as a painkiller, but it was very toxic. So a chemist tried to modify its structure and find a compound that was less harmful but still retained the analgesic properties of acetonilide. Okay, so what really happened is that when he was doing this chemical thing with acetonilide, he accidentally discovered a new compound and it was named as an acetyl para-aminophenol. And the only difference between acetonilide and N-acetyl para-aminophenol was the addition of hydroxyl group here. Okay, so this chemical name of the compound is of course very difficult. So these chemical or scientific names are complex. Okay, they are long, they are difficult to pronounce and not suitable for routine uses. So what really happens is that to make names simple and easier, in US this compound was named as acetaminophen, and this acetaminophen name was taken from an acetyl para-aminophenol, ACET aminophen. So acetaminophen, a US adopted name, and this name was given by US Adopted Names Council. Okay, a national nomenclature committee. So it is a US adopted name. But in UK it was named as paracetamol. So what they did is that they did that an acetyl para-aminophenol, they put para in the starting of acetyl, so para acetyl aminophenol, so paracetamol. Okay, so paracetamol, that's how they made this name, this British approved name, and this name was given by British Pharmacopoeia. Okay, so that's how we give these simple and easier names to this chemical compound. Now, in the naming of the drug, we know that there is a chemical name and there are simpler names such as acetaminophen or paracetamol, and these simpler names are known as non-proprietary or generic name. Now the pharmaceutical companies or manufacturers sell these drugs by giving giving them a brand names such as paracetamol can be seen as Dolo or Calpol or Crocin and many more. Even in India only there are almost 600 brand names of paracetamol. So the manufacturer companies may give any brand name they wish to give, and that's how we have a proprietary or brand name. Okay, so we have a proprietary or brand name. So these three names are in the drug nomenclature. Okay, so in the drug nomenclature, we have a chemical name of the compound, and we have non-proprietary or the generic name, and we have proprietary or brand name of the drug. So, such as in this example, same compound which is named as acetaminophen or paracetamol. So we have two generic names. Similarly, there are some more examples, some more even exceptions we can call them, such as here are the British approved name and US adopted names of adrenaline. It is known as epinephrine in US. Similarly, the glyceryl trinitrate, it is known as nitroglycerin, and hyoscine, scopolamine, isoprenaline, isoproterenol, lignocaine, lidocaine, phenobarbital, rifampicin, and thiopentone, then thiopental, salbutamol, albuterol, furosemide. No need to worry by seeing this table if you are new to pharmacology. Later on, we will come to each drug and we will see them one by one. Just for now, take a look that there may be two generic names usually which are given by even BAN or USAN. So here is the BAN is the British approved name and USAN is the US adopted name. No need to confuse with this that which one is approved and which one is adopted. Just learn like this that many people from the different countries try to go into the US and US adopts them. So the US adopted name and the British approved name. Okay. So what really happens is that these two names creates confusions. Okay. So the WHO gives international non-proprietary names or INN. So what really happens is that WHO collaborates with various national nomenclature committees of different countries to select a single name which is worldwide acceptable. So each INN is a unique name that is globally recognized. Okay, so it happens with the collaboration of different national nomenclature committees. Okay, so as a result of ongoing collaboration, national names such as British approved name or the US adopted name or the Japanese adopted names are identical to the INN nowadays, and this INN is a public property. Okay. So now there's one thing which we have to see is that the drugs from the same class are usually given names with the same suffix or stems. Okay. So for example, you all must have listened about omeprazole or pantoprazole. These are proton pump inhibitors which inhibits the gastric acid secretion. Okay. So for acidity problems, you must have taken it or someone in your family must have taken it. You all must have listened about it. Now you can see these are various examples of these proton pump inhibitors such as omeprazole, esomeprazole, pantoprazole, lansoprazole, rabiprazole. One thing which is common in these names is the prazole. This prazole is the suffix. So it becomes easier to remember the class of the drug and its name too. So we uses suffix or stems like this. You will see many such names in the pharmacology later on. Now, this is a published research article of a phase 2 study to investigate the safety and efficacy of AJM300 in the patients with ulcerative colitis, a disease of our digestive tract. Now, as you can see that the drug name is AJM300. Now, let's say that in our case, in humans, in childhood, we give a short name, okay, such as, for example, Bittu. And when the right time comes, he becomes the Bhanu Pratap. Okay, so no offense to anyone. So similarly, during the drug development phase, a sponsor gives a code name. Okay, so code name is being given because INN is not yet given to the drug and its chemical name is maybe not usable. Okay, maybe it is long, such as in this case, the IUPAC name of AGM 300 is this. Now, of course, you can't use this name, है ना? So the sponsor gives a code name to the drug, such as in this case AJM 300, and then later on when he applies for the INN, the WHO gives a INN. Okay, such as in this case INN of this drug is the keratogras methyl. Okay, so the code name can also be given. So what knowledge we gained today, that the drug nomenclature, it consists of three names. First is the chemical name, second is the non-proprietary name or generic name, third one is the proprietary or brand name, and there are various names which are given by various nations, such as in US it is US adopted name, in Britain it is British approved name, and there is an international non-proprietary name which is given by the WHO. These are the references. Now you have an assignment. You have to tell me what are generic drugs. Share in the comment section. Thank you. Do subscribe, like and share. Thanks a lot.